All right. So with me today, I've got Jerome. Jerome, thank you very much for joining me. And you've
Absolute
just
pleasure.
told me like you've set up your funnel, you've launched your ads, and within just over a week, you've got 45 leads. Like that is amazing. Tell me more about it. How does that feel?
I mean, it feels fantastic. I think one of the challenges that a lot of coaches experience is actually finding those clients, finding people that are a right fit for the program, and having an automated service where we've got our product, people are buying that product, and we have contact details. We can reach out to these clients and actually provide our service, offer our service, find out a bit more about them. One of the things I didn't really anticipate about having a funnel set up is that you get to have some beautiful conversations with some really inspiring people and you learn about their challenges, and it also helps refine you as a coach, even if they don't sell at the back end, right? You're still growing
For
and
sure.
progressing through the journey, so that's a real benefit.
Wow, well, that's amazing, man. And tell me, where were you with this before joining COA?
Where was I? So I'd done a very early iteration of COA. I think it was like version 4 or something. That
Yeah.
was very different. I mean, it's amazing how quickly the online space has changed. It was looking at like webinars and ManyChat and things like that. And I'm sure they're still successful. But what I love about Ed and what I love about the team is they're constantly refining their process and finding the quickest, fastest way to acquire clients. And I was almost stuck in a trap. Actually, something that Ed talks about a lot is just posting on social media, right? Just like
Mhm.
chucking information there, chucking pretty pictures and pretty quotes and stuff. And the
Yeah.
intention is to serve people, but reality is you need clients, right? You need people. You're trying
Yeah.
to put stuff out there for people to resonate with and reach out to you. And with this incredibly crowded online space, it's kind of like fishing in the Thames, right? You want to
For
be
sure.
in the blue ocean, right? You want to be somewhere clear where your clients are there and you're just offering your services and they're coming to you. And I think that's what's where I'm at now. And sorry, to answer your question, yeah, I was kind of stuck in a bit of a loop of that. I was getting clients here and there and stuff, but one of the most powerful things I've learned so far from the program is like really putting my prices up,
Yeah.
because it motivates you, and it's almost like that barrier means that you're qualifying your client, right? If
For
they're willing
sure.
to financially back themselves and commit to your program, they'll get a result. You get, as Ed always says, you get the result if you do the work, if you commit, if you show up, and if you're
Yeah.
consistent. And again, it's something that I'm more willing to apply to myself now. I've had challenges of like I've had a little girl in the recent times and stuff like that, but it's overcoming that false belief about time. There's not enough time in a day, and just utilizing
Yeah.
the time you have. If you're working late, then obviously you can't phone clients, but you can prepare for your calls. You can go through the closer process, which is a massive benefit of the program. You can kind of refine how you're marketing yourself. You can go through your content, you can go through your calls, and then when you are working in more social hours, then you can speak to your clients, you can refine your closing process and build your business up.
Mhm.
So it's a
Wow.
very long answer to a very simple
Awesome
question.
answer. Like I was like, yes, man. And it's about that thing of, once you start leveling up, getting more comfortable to put yourself like out of your comfort zone, to put up that price. And by leveling up, you're actually getting opportunity to impact people when they come on board, right? It's once you have those clients to make that big impact. So well done on that. So wow, that's a great answer. Thank you. Okay, with that being said, what have you enjoyed most about this journey within COA? Some people talk about the process, the main program, the step-by-step modules. Others talk about the support that you have. Like obviously we have the 4 clinics during the week, or the opportunity you have to connect to the team on the Facebook group, asking the questions every day. And then others say it's the assets, like the physical, the funnel, the template, the call setter, the closer process, the ad copy, everything that you get with CA. So what would you say you've enjoyed or liked the most so far?
What I've enjoyed the most has probably definitely been the closer process. It's just being really simple on calls, identifying that problem and working out if they're a right fit for you and your service.
Mm-hmm.
And, being able to, for me, I've done coaching for a very long time. I've got a lot of knowledge, and it's just holding back the reins and trying to overcoach
Yeah,
in the sessions.
exactly.
And I'm
Yeah.
sure everyone has that challenge, but it's something that I'm actively working on. I'm going over calls and I'm learning that process. I was at the gym this morning and I was listening to one of Dave's calls, and yeah, it's great. And the whole course as a whole is a really step-by-step process that takes you through all the stages, and it's on you. You can't
Yeah.
not get a result if you apply the rules and you stick to the template. And I think where a lot of challenges is people, especially if you've been doing something for a long time, you're like,
Yeah.
okay, I understand that, but let me do it this way. But it's like, if that worked, you'd already have the result. So it's about refining and simplifying what you're doing and going through the steps and being coachable yourself, right?
Very, very good. So on the back of that, what would you say to someone that's like considering or wanting to join COA?
If you're serious about your business, if you're committed about putting time and energy into growing your business, getting to where you want to be, into serving your clients, into putting yourself out there, it's a no-brainer. It really isn't. If there's so much content that's relevant, that's applicable, that's simple, it's just about going through it, and the support is there. You have the weekly calls, you have the Facebook group. So the challenges with a lot of self-development stuff, with a lot of courses, is it's just one direction. It's just information coming at you. But what's brilliant about the COA course is that there's support to use that information, because information by itself is kind of useless if you hit a hurdle and you can't overcome that challenge, right?
Yeah, awesome. Very much. I really appreciate you coming on and sharing your fantastic results. Getting 45 leads, if you with your previous approach, doing like social posts could take you a year sometimes, right?
Absolutely.
So fantastic results, and well done again. And we look forward to even more as you move forward. So thanks again for sharing, and let's keep going, man.
Been a pleasure. Thank you so much.